Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. No, I didn't get it. I really didn't understand why they were getting on Amanda. I think they were only doing that to really get a reaction out of her, and they never got it. But I also, watching this, Amanda is a very smart girl. That's what I realized. She's very calculated watching this, how she has Kyle also playing the game. And I have to agree with Bose, like, she does always become the victim. Let's be real. Every situation, it's like, they're always attacking me, and it's like, I don't feel safe to share my opinions. But it's like, girly, like Bose said before, but she also brought up now, you can't, like, control how people react to what you're saying or what's going on. Like, you just gotta have to kind of roll with the punches. She was very smart in saying that. So you saw how she flipped it and was like, oh, but Bose, didn't you say that? So I guess you're not as mature as you thought. I clocked that. I also get why they think Amanda is not authentic. I mean, it's pretty evident. Every single time she says something, she throws rocks and pretty much hides her hands. And I don't even think she's really throwing rocks half the time, because even that whole situation with Dorit, like, really just talking about the marriage, even though I think she should have been talking about something that she really knows really nothing about. She only hears about it in passing through Kyle. No, but at the same time, whether or not, you know, what you said was meant to hurt or not hurt, you could have easily went to Dorit and said, hey, girly pop, that's not even what I meant by that, and just squash it. But that's just her. You know, she kind of just blows things out of proportion, even with the whole conversation with Kyle and Sutton, that whole situation. But that's just her. So you know, that's why I think the girlies don't look at her as very authentic. And then Natalie, that was a free trial, and I don't think girly pop is getting that housewives position. She's not. You failed. They gave you one shot and you blew it. You couldn't even say, yeah, I heard you say that. Bose, yeah, you did say that. You did, she did. And, you know, clean it up a little bit. Yeah, you said that, but I think it was more of a playful joke. You know, you kind of meant it in like a funny way. A little shady, but still funny. I didn't really think anything much of it, but girly was stuttering. She was stuttering and she was scared. Ultimately, I feel like this episode, it was just a lot of foolishness happening. Just some really kind of trying to get Amanda to speak, like, say something. And it's just like, there's nothing to say. And then Amanda, she's not the person that's going to say anything. So I just felt like they were just pushing her to say something, which I just felt like was dumb. Like, there was nothing else going on at that time other than trying to get Amanda to say something. And then ultimately at the end, Amanda was like literally playing a game with all these ladies. But yeah, that was the episode. I guess the next episode is gonna be better though. We saw a little preview, so hopefully it is.